And for time reference, it's November 2021 now.
Damn. It was just Halloween. Damn.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Ooh. Ooh, why Smallz? Now, this ain't even a rumor, but it's just something that people be saying when I'm on live or if I'm doing something. Folks be trying to say I'm transgender. First of all, I don't even look like no man, so stop. I fight like one, so you might get your ass knocked. You gotta get your tooth knocked out and fuck around with me, but no, I'm just saying. But they be trying to say I'm transgender because my voice deep. Smallz. I'm so serious, like, because my voice deep. And this go to anybody out here, if you got a raspy voice, if your voice deeper or whatever, fuck what they talk about, okay? Because I got something to say, Dre. Like, for real. Y'all go listen, regardless if my voice deep or not. So, I love my voice. I used to have a problem with it at first. Like, I used to really, like, I'm pulling out my chain and shit. But I used to really, like, not like that shit. Like, I used to be like, damn, I wish my voice was, like, oh, what I sound like Micheline or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to want to edit my videos. Like, damn, I hate my voice. I can't even watch my videos back because I used to hate my voice. But then it's like, I just learned to love it. Like, I don't even give a fuck what y'all talk about. Like,
At what point in your life do you think you actually embrace it?
okay, so, boom. And elementary school, hated it. Because, like, I literally always had this voice. Elementary school, I really did hate it. Middle school, I, like, started to grow, like, really didn't give a fuck what y'all talk about. I think it was high school that I really was like, this is just my voice. Like, it's because I started to get, I guess the older people got, the more mature people got. Well, not I guess, I know. So people were more like, oh, your voice is actually cute. Like, I like your voice. So, like, when I get to talking, they're like, I like your voice. Or it's so raspy, it's so cute. So I guess as I got older in high school, that's when I was just like, oh, my voice is just distinctive. Like, they gonna know Daisy. They gonna know who that is before they even see who that is because they gonna hear it. So,
Now, are you able to pinpoint where this voice came from?
okay, so if y'all, like, anybody that know me know, my mama sounds like full, like, I told you, Miss Chalet, this host sounds like Mickey Mouse, like, for real, like, SpongeBob. Her voice is like, and my daddy sounds like Darth Vader, like, all state stands, are you in good hands? Like, he's like this. So I don't know if the, like, genetics, like, if they just skip right past my mama, it was just like straight to father because I sound like dad. So I'm my daddy's child when it comes to that. Like, so I think it's my daddy.
Now, when it comes to your parents, are you the only seed from both of your parents?
No, my mama's side, I got a little brother named Ricardis. Y'all go watch his YouTube. Go follow him on TikTok. And that's my dog. Like, that's like my son's son. Like, we like this. Like, that's a whole nother. And that's just me and him on my mom's side. And now my daddy, no shade. My daddy got a classroom full of them. For real, my daddy got a football team, kids. I ain't gonna do him like that. It is a couple of us though, like a few. My daddy got me. So my daddy had 3 kids at the same time. He had me, my brother, and my sister. When we all 23. Well, my sister just turned 24. But we all were born November, December. And then he had my little brother, and then my other little brother, and then my little sister. So he got 6, but then he married his wife, and then she had 2 kids. So it's like 8. I told you, football team. It's giving basketball.
But you're the only one, same mother, same father.
Yes. I don't got nobody that got the same mom, same daddy. Just halves.
And the reason why I ask is because if you had other siblings, I wonder how their voices turned out.
Right. Right.
Well, same. I wondered if you had other siblings,
Would they
same
voice
mother, same
right,
father,
would their
and
voice
how
be
their
like-
voices turned
right,
out. Correct.
Yeah. But on my daddy's side, like, my brother voice deep. The other one, little kids. My sister, her voice, like, it's just normal. Like, she don't got no deep voice. But me and my brother got some deep voices on my daddy's side. But he a man, so that works for him.
Now, for the record, you're not transgender.
Oh, God, do I look Smallz? I have a whole cooch, okay? Like, period. Born with it, too. Like, not installed. So, no shade. I love the LGBTQ. all the transgenders, I love you. Is no shade. I rock with y'all, but I'm not that. This not that. This ain't that.
Do you think when people say these things about you, it's a put down, it's a way to shame you, it's a low blow, or do you think people just honestly are getting to know you for the first time and have no clue?
It's a little bit of both. Like, sometimes I can feel the shadiness, like, bitch, what you trying to say? Like, I'm gonna come at you. Like, sometimes. But then it's like, some people really be like, I don't know. Like I'm gonna say on live, I get on live and it's be like new followers, like somebody that don't know. They'll be like, is she a treasure? Like, if she is, she's pretty. Like, just don't get it twisted. She look good, but I just want to know. And I come off a little so they probably like, it's probably shaking. But I don't really get shadiness from all of them, because some people really be dead confused. But it don't be all the time though, so I ain't gonna sit here and just be like everybody out here just thinking I'm a bad. It's just sometimes it be like it's the voice. Like it's never just me, but soon as I get to talking, it's like, who the fuck is that?
Now, when it comes to this voice, okay, do you have an instance in your life where this voice helped you in somewhat?
Yeah.
And do you have an instance where this voice went against you? And if it's the transgender comments on live, then maybe that answer fits unless there's a worse scenario. But do you have a best scenario with this voice and a worse scenario with this voice?
Okay, best would be just...
Like, did something happen in your life where you're like, man, I'm glad my voice is my voice because this happened?
And it's a couple occasions where, like, I would be somewhere and they'll recognize my voice. Like, they didn't see me or whatever. They'll recognize my voice and they'll just like, Daisy. And I'll look like, yeah, but like, and I'll be able to do whatever I need to do because they didn't recognize me at first. Or, just like if it's like a video or something and they'll just hear my voice and they'll just like, like just traffic, just bringing that type of attention. People in the comments like, oh, her voice is different, her this and the third. Like, anytime I make a video, I always get it's always going to be one comment about my voice. But that just brings more attention to whatever I was talking about. So it brings attention to me, rather it be good or bad. Bad would be like the shady shit. Like, okay, if I'm on the phone with Sprint customer service or some shit, and they'll be like my last name Clark, they'll be like, Mr. Clark. Bitch, now you know I'm not no man. Like, what man they Daisy. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Like, it would be like that. Or it would be like, I think that's pretty much it. Other than, like you said, the comments and shit like that. I don't really, but like people, like if I on the phone and a person don't know where, sometimes I, like, especially when I just wake up, man, I sound like a full live dude. Like, for sure.
Now, do you ever, and I'm asking you this respectfully, okay? Do you ever find it to be ironic in a sense where you have this pretty look, like we've talked about,
right?
But then you have this voice.
Yeah.
That's maybe to some, the opposite of the look.
Right. Yeah, because I feel like I could tell sometimes when I get to talking, people be like, fuck. Like, it just be like, oh. Like, kind of like, Or like back to people coming on my page and don't really know, like, never heard me. When they hear me for the first time, it's like, oh, wow, I didn't know you sound like that. But I don't really take that offensively, like, what you trying to say, nigga? Like, I just take it like, oh, she just, it's just different. I know it's different. But back to your question real quick, though. When it came to my advantage, I got a lot of people telling me that I need to do voice acting because it's different. So there go my advantage. You might hear me on a cartoon or some shit. Shout out to Disney, shout out to Nickelodeon. You might want to catch your girl. Cartoon Network. Fuck. So, yeah.
Now, okay. When people see you on the live, there may be some comments about transgender. When you're on the phone, maybe talking to a customer service or sales associate, they refer to you as a man instead of a female. But what about in real life? Like, just bumping into somebody, maybe somebody sexually or romantically attracted to you. Has it ever been an issue? Like,
never.
Like when we're talking about, your pretty privilege in the club and you get this, like when you're in VIP sections or whatever, are people questioning you in person? Are they?
No, never. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. In person, it's never nothing. That's was weird. Like, never. been an insinuation, never been nothing. Like, in person is like a whole nother ballgame. But online. But I think that just got a lot to do with, a lot of people ain't gonna say shit that they would say behind the phone versus in person. Like, that just shows y'all be coochie. Because why y'all ain't say it? But
Now, let's say somebody's watching this interview and maybe in a similar situation. Of course, circumstances could be different for everybody, but let's say female with maybe a deeper voice. Or it could be the opposite, right? It could be a male with a
with
more
a lighter voice.
a lighter voice.
Right.
Right. But somebody in this scenario, okay? Maybe the voice doesn't match how they look or their whatever.
Right.
What do you say to somebody watching this?
Fuck what these folks gotta say. Like, shit, if you gonna use your voice, use it for something good. Shit. I just feel like it don't matter. Like, fuck. Like, if you a dude and your voice light, shit, you better have some shit going on. So that's the only thing they can say about you for real. And the girl, like, for me, like, don't make it be that big of a deal. Like, fuck what these people gotta say. And I always got a good comeback. Cause me, like, a motherfucker come at me and say something about my voice, I'm coming at you. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going deep. Like, I'm hitting home, close to, like, this is home. People say I hit close to home. I hit home itself. Like, I'm knocking windows out. So that's how it is. So just have a good comeback. Don't let these folks get you.
When people do honestly mistaken you, though, right? Like on the phone, they think you're Mr. instead of Miss or Mrs. Is that offensive to you? Is that disrespectful to you? If they honestly don't know.
No, because sometimes I can really hear that they honestly don't know. So I might make a joke and be like, I ain't know I was a man. And they'll be like, oh, shit. Like, they're like, oh, my, I'm sorry. Like I might make a little joke about it. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I never got, like, maybe when I was little, like elementary school or like middle school, like, yeah. But now that I'm grown, I've never felt like, damn, like, I don't care. Like, because I know what I am and I know, like I said, it's no shade. I love transgenders and LGBTQ, but I'm just not that, and I don't give a damn what y'all got to say. Because I feel like people just be trying to find something to say. Like, they just look at me, they can't say shit, but as soon as I open my mouth, it's like, oh, but that voice deep as a bitch, so, like, come on, bro. Like, so.
And to the audience watching, all these questions I'm asking, I mean with all respect, no shade from my end to anybody watching this. Right. I'm trying to ask these questions as politically correct as possible. Exactly. I don't want to offend anybody, so pardon maybe the way I worded a question or the way I asked, the tone of voice. It's all respect here on my end, just for those watching, and just trying to get these questions answered.
Right, because they be trying to they're going to try to twist you up, Smallz, and try to get on you, and don't be in these comments talking shit now. We respect it, for real.
And for time reference, it's November 2021. Now, I am curious. I know that you said there is no crazy rumor about you, but this scenario does happen to you, so we've addressed it. But what happens when there are rumors that may, I don't know, that have happened in the past or may happen in the future? Do you have a protocol when it comes to rumors? There are some people that publicly address them. There's some people that just sweep them up under the rug, so to speak, and let people talk. Do you have a protocol?
I keep motherfuckers guessing. I don't give a... I'm not saying shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If you know me, you know some shit had went down back in, like, July, the end of July. And, bro, people was page watching. They was on me trying to figure out what I was gonna say to that. Woo. I'm just keeping folks... I'm like, I'll throw, like, little subliminals, little ooh. Like, ooh, I think I know what she's talking about. I don't know. Like, I throw little subs. And I keep videos in my phone, like little reaction videos and shit, because I do YouTube, so I be keeping little videos. So I'll just throw a little reaction video on there. I ain't saying shit from my mouth, though. Like, never. I love keeping niggas guessing, like, huh? Question mark. Yeah, that's me. I'm not addressing shit. Like, I could never. I be watching people, like, get on social media and try to, like, and do this whole public apology or public. I ain't saying shit. Like, what? Y'all not, like, no shade, no offense, nobody, but I don't know y'all enough to be like, I'm about to sit here and apologize, or I'm about to sit here and address. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck what y'all talking about. Fuck y'all thinking.
When you say you don't give an F, have you always been like that, or was there a point when you became like that?
I think it's a point. No, I know it's a point that I became like that. It was a point I cared too much about what people think of me, but like, the fuck, I'm not stressing myself about. You know how many people's in this world? Like, all these people in the world, you think I'm finna just sit here and try to stress about every little bit? I'll be stressed the fuck out and kill myself doing that shit. Like I'm not finna do that. So it's way too many people in the world to just be sitting around here like, damn, I wonder what that person think of me, X, Y, Z. Like, no, I might as well just fuck them. Fuck what they think. Like, people gonna think what they want to think. I can literally sit here and, like, give you a whole biography about me, and you still gonna think what you want to think about me. Like, fuck it. I don't care.
For you, was it the flip of a light switch when you go from
I think
caring
so.
to not caring, or was it a gradual progression?
I think it was just like, no, I lied. It was gradual. Like, it was like,
Gradual progression over time?
yeah, it was. It had to be. Like, just growing, as my confidence grew, I grew not to care about what people thinking, pretty much.
And what age do you think you were in your life maybe when that took place?
I keep saying 11th grade because that's when I start, like, being girlier. So that's when my confidence started, like, not saying when I was being a tomboy I didn't have confidence. It's just, like, it was just a different, newfound confidence when I start, you know, getting into being girlier, like, you know. So, yeah.
Ever been posted on the Shade Room Teens or the Shade Room?
Yeah, I got posted on Shade Room Teens when me and my ex-boyfriend went viral for doing this Halloween costume thing. And it was raw as hell. It was 2018, and we did Finding Nemo, and I was a little redhead girl that the shaking Nemo little killer bitch with the braces, and I had braces too. That was raw. So yeah, I was her, and he was the doctor, and we were just black, the black version of that. It was raw though. That was on Shade Room Teens. Another thing got posted on Shade Room, but it wasn't like nothing like that. It was just, I was in the comment section. I saw me and I was pressed. I ain't gonna lie. And I think on Shade Room Teens, I want to say, I don't want to fake false claim because I ain't one of them. But it was something else that was going on with a whole nother YouTuber or whatever the case may be with that. And then I was in one of the slides, but nothing like a big major like story or nothing like that.
So just for further clarification, the Halloween post sounds like it was a positive post?
Yes.
And that was on the Shade Room Teens. On the Shade Room, the comments section
It was not. It was, I remember what it was. It was when Black China and Robert Kardashian was going back and forth back in that day, and I was in the comments. I can't even remember what I said. I can't wait. When this interview over, I'm going to go look. I said something stupid as hell, and Rob comment like right under me, but it looked like he was talking to me, but he didn't at me, so it was like his response was to me, and the Shade Room posted it, and I was like, that's my fucking name. So yeah, it was negative as hell, like everything else on Shade Room.
And then the Shade Room YouTube scenario where you're
negative.
In one of the that was
drama,
negative
some shit.
When it comes to these negative posts, and this is for people watching that might not really know the behind the scenes of how this stuff works, do they ask you for your approval? Do they ask before they post? Do they ask for a rebuttal from you after they post?
Shade Room ask you like comments. They not like screenshots like that. They ain't even gonna do that. But like if you have a funny video, they'll be like, "Can we repost this?" or something like that. I done seen them do it to other people. But I just feel like no shade. I fuck with the Shade Room and Shade Room Teens. Like, I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, bro, they toxic, and I still follow them. But just, they, like, shit like blogs like that and anything like that on social media, it just makes social media draining. Like, it can make social media look just, like, super negative. Like, you log on, you be like, damn, ain't shit going good all in the world. Like, damn, that's why you gotta level that shit out. You gotta follow shit like Shade Room Teens, Gospel of the City, ball alert, all that shit, and then you gotta follow like inspirational quotes and shit, like to even it out because it be so much draining. Like social media can be draining as hell. Like you get on there and just see nothing but negative shit. You gotta level it out.
When it came to your negative, both of your negative posts on the Shade Room and the Shade Room Teens, did you ask either of them to take those posts down?
No, I thought it was funny. The Shade Room Teens, the negative one. It was unnecessary. Like I played a role in whatever they posted, but it wasn't like Daisy ain't have to get put in that shit. But I wasn't petty enough to be like, oh, go take it down. Like fuck it. Like at the end of the day, it's gonna be. I always look at shit like it's gonna be hella other shit going on. Y'all gonna forget about that and shit anyway. Like, gives a fuck.